In racism fail news.
Awesome.
Like they tried to be racist and they couldn't.
Didn't work out.
Submitted by Philly Asian for Jomalia.
Hey.
From Philadelphia?
AZN.
Oh, he's old. That's an old motherfucker.
That's true.
Yeah. A woman called the cops on a black real estate investor because she thought he was a trespasser.
I saw this video.
Did you see the other two that went viral too? It was the barbecue one and then the lawyer one.
I saw the barbecue one.
Oh my god, the barbecue
I didn't see the
one.
lawyer one, but the barbecue one's hilarious.
I watched the whole thing because it was so entertaining.
It's the same person?
No, these are three separate.
happening all over right now.
It's fucking racist. Like
No,
anybody
I like-
dark, she's like,
So sad.
I like this one because the cops are so fucking cool.
Yeah, so this was a happy one. That's why we decided to pick this one instead of talking about the other one.
But the other one is fucking funny too.
Yeah, you
Because
guys
the
should
cops
check it
are
out.
not nice.
Well, I'll talk about it after this one. Let's go this one first.
Okay.
All right, so this takes place in Tennessee.
You're the only 10 I see.
I knew it. I was like, wait for it.
Thanks,
wait
Gio.
for it. Someone's gonna
She's
say
talking
it.
to me.
My eyes split. My eyes split.
So you're both fives.
You're just fives.
Yeah, he split it, so you're both
Yeah.
five.
That's jealousy talking.
You're the only 10 I see divided by 2.
They wanted a compliment to me.
Yeah. You guys are also 10s.
I stopped listening.
To someone.
Oh, thank you. All right.
10 is low. I'm like golf. 0 is the best.
Split it over
Call
there.
me a 0.
You're a golfer 0.
In tennis, 0 means love.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's very good.
Oh
I
man.
like that.
Okay, so
Can we move on?
this man
You started it, bitch.
Gio.
trying.
I gave you a compliment.
I like how she called you Gio. I said, bitch.
Okay, what happened?
Thank you. So Michael from Tennessee, he went to go visit this home in Memphis.
It's hoe.
This home because he
See this hoe?
invested in it, trying to flip it, make a profit. He just started this business. And so the neighbor starts going crazy on him, saying like, you have no right to be here, blah, 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 blah. And then now I'm gonna show you guys a clip of him explaining the situation. By the way, he was recording this entire time. It was like a 9-minute video on YouTube. And you see how the officers react. And it's a really positive experience.
That's dope.
Hayes was pulling boards off the windows when a next-door neighbor came out and asked what he was doing, something he understood.
I told her what I was doing, showed her my sign in the front yard, told her I had the paperwork and everything.
The neighbor, Tiffany Albert, told me Hayes didn't show her paperwork. She called the police. Hayes noted it in his video.
And for whatever reason, the neighbor has called the police on us.
Albert didn't want Hayes at the house.
She was just saying things like, I have no right to be there. You know, what am I doing in the neighborhood? Get your sign, go.
Albert says the house had people using drugs in it and other unsavory activities. The city finally boarded it up. She did not want the boards removed.
It took us so long to get these 2 places boarded up.
2 officers showed up, got information from Hayes, and realized he had legitimate business at the house. Officers talked with Albert, who was still not happy about Hayes' presence.
You're going to let him do what he's going to do.
I know, so hurry up. Hayes says the Memphis police officers handled the situation in a very professional manner and stayed at the scene while he did his work.
Understanding what's going on right now in America with, you know, people calling the police on people for no reason. I understand that could have went a completely different way, but when they came out there, they made me feel safe.
Albert
That's
says
awesome.
Hayes made her look like a racist on the video.
I'm Spanish.
Made
My
her.
boyfriend is black. It was nothing racial about it.
I don't think it's racial either. I think if this is a boarded up home and a lot of people are doing crazy shit in there, she's gonna think that somebody's doing crazy shit. Because we have a place next to ours right now, like my condo. Bunch of people is boarded up now because hella people doing drugs in there and shit like that and just fucking it all up and getting.
Yeah, but like even after the cops were there and like they were telling her like he has business to do here, and she was like, all right, then hurry up.
So in the whole video, she's still aggressive after the fact that the cops said he has.
I think she was embarrassed.
That's what I think too.
Yeah.
It's just her being.
Now her being like,
Cause she's all like, well, hurry up then, doing all
I
that.
know that, so hurry up is what I'm mad about.
Yeah, she's embarrassed. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, but then there was also a sign in front of the house. If it really was.
Yeah, but people are sneaky though. Like I don't look at these situations and think about the worst thing possible because, like I said, in my condo, That happens a lot. And so there are people in there that always fucking do drugs. They're like, you know what I mean? Like, and if it's true that they have been petitioning to get that shit boarded up, and they see another person tearing that shit down to do it again, and they've seen it over and over and over, of course she's gonna be pissed. It's her neighborhood. So, in the fact that she was wrong, that she's embarrassed. Now she's like, hurry up now.
Yeah. She even started telling the cops, like, well, I know people at the sheriff's department.
Because she's embarrassed.
And the cops were like, well, I don't care if you know the president, but he's gonna be here and he's gonna take as long as he wants. So that was just really cool to see how the cops reacted. Like, finally, it's like refreshing. Like, we don't see this.
Yeah, versus cops coming on just blasting laughable.
I think that was the cool thing about it is when the cops rolled up, they weren't aggressive toward him or anything like that.
Oh man, if they were, that should have been crazy.
And they were actually on his side, like that bitch was crazy. And then they took selfies together.
And then another neighbor came out and started complaining about her as well. Like, I couldn't make out exactly what he was saying, but the neighbor was complaining.
Yeah.
That happened to my brother. My brother gets really dark in the sun, but I mean, whatever. He doesn't look black, but he is a minority. And he was training for a firefighter, whatever.
Academy.
Yeah, the academy. And so you have to do hella like physical work.
Yeah.
And so he was doing, like, he lives in San Francisco, so it's all city block, right? And he would be running, and then he was doing like sit-ups on the sidewalk. And I guess the neighbor called the cops on him and said there was a man doing strange activity outside.
Oh my god.
So he's like doing push-ups, and this cop comes up and like, hey, we got a report that someone that fits your description is doing strange activity. He's like, I'm just doing push-ups, man.
Yeah.
And the cop's like, okay, you're good. But like, that was it.
Oh, well, speaking of the Bay, the one that we were talking about, the 24-minute long video where this lady ends up...
Do you have video of that?
I don't.
Oh, please just look for it right now because it's gonna be worth looking at it.
I just get like...
seriously, it's way better to watch it
I do
because
have
the
the
way
lawyer
she
one.
looks like.
I have the lawyer video though.
But she's a meme right now. Like, she's in everything.
Okay.
Like when I see these videos, like I always get... I think in our mind, like we want to get angry so fast. I'm only giving the person the benefit of the doubt because I hate it. Because you know, like media, like
Mob mentality.
Mob mentality. You know what I mean? Yeah. So for me, it's like I'd like to think that she's not racist. She's the fucking moron. You know what I mean? Like you're fucking stupid.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
So here's a still of the video. They're calling her Barbecue Becky.
Look at the way she looks, right?
I'll give you the background.
Steven Seagal's sister or something.
So the backstory
Becky
here
Seagal.
is that so there was like these two black dudes by the lake having a barbecue, really chill, relaxed, everything was clean, but they were using a charcoal grill. And then this lady pulls up and
Oh, she didn't like the black charcoal?
so then she started saying like, this is illegal. You cannot barbecue here. And then they showed her the map of the park. Like, this is a designated area for barbecuing. And she was like, well, not for charcoal. Charcoal's illegal. And then she just became the freaking charcoal.
The embarrassment once again.
And then she actually stood there for 2 hours. She called the cops, waited for the cops for 2 hours, and then this white lady comes by, and then she starts recording all this. And so like by the time the white lady shows up, this lady starts to be all nice, giving her the white lady treatment. And then like it's just, I love that video so much.
Like she's auditioning to be a member of the NWA or something, dude. Like what the fuck?
No, the ending
like Men in
though.
Black.
The ending, the funniest part is when the cops roll up, her attitude changes immediately to victim.
No, before that, like finally she got on the phone with the cops again. She ends up taking a card from the white lady that's filming this video, and so now this lady is like following her, now her harassing this bitch because she's like, you stole my property, give me my card back, give me my card back. And she would not give her card back.
Right, because she pulled up her like business card to show like, I guess, whatever they were arguing about.
Stole my
And then so
property.
she snatched it out of her hand and put it in her pocket.
Yeah, and so the whole time she wouldn't give her card back, and then finally like she gets a hold of the police and she's like, please, I'm being harassed.
Oh God,
And the
dude.
cops get there and she starts fake breaking down to the point where the cops are like,
Yeah.
it's so fucking fun.
It's so funny because like she's the one that put herself in that fucking situation. No one asked you to be the fucking park
Exactly.
police. No one asked you to try to kick these people out. No one asked you to fucking stand there for 2 hours and wait for the cops to come.
And then like, why wouldn't she just give her the damn card? Because the lady kept telling her like, all I want is my card back and I'll leave you alone. But she was like stubborn as fuck. And then the white lady was like, oh, you think you're more stubborn than me, honey? No.
who calls the cops on a barbecue, dude? Like, if I saw a barbecue, and even if they're not supposed to be there, I'd be like, what you cooking, bro?
They weren't supposed to use charcoal.
Who has 2 hours to just...
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's what she was saying too. She's like, you must have a lot of time on your hands because I got shit to do, but I'm more stubborn than you are.
Dude, that means they had a full meal. They were drinking by then. They were playing
They forgot about her.
What's their motive? You know, like, so I mean, what's her motive? Like, she's walking down and she goes, I smell charcoal.
Power.
No.
There are people that
She goes, I saw black people. That's what she said.
feel like they have no power or control. They like assert themselves in weird fucking situations
Yeah,
like
and then
that.
so that's what even the white lady calls her out in that video too. Like, oh, what? Like, you're the only one that gets to have power in this whole situation. Like, you take my card, but then you're calling the cops on these black dudes just having a normal, regular barbecue, and for some reason that bothers you so much, and now you're clinging onto this charcoal.
See, to me, that's like clearly like racist.
Yeah.
I mean, like the other ones, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I feel like she's
That
just
one
a
is
fucking weirdo.
The first one, I think it's crazy neighbor.
Crazy neighbor,
Because
yeah.
if her boyfriend is black and then she has
She's
minority in, like, it
Yeah.
could be racism, but I don't know. It doesn't
Yeah.
fit the description. It's
Yeah.
just crazy, annoying fucking neighbor.
Yeah.
Right. But in this situation, it's clearly she has something against.
For
her.
sure. And then the other one that we were talking about, the lawyer. So there's this lawyer that ends up going to this restaurant in New York, in Manhattan, and he got so upset and like so offended that the workers at that place were speaking Spanish to Spanish speakers.
Oh, this guy, yeah.
I didn't see this one,
Dude,
but
this
it was
one's
going all over.
crazy.
Here we go.
Clients at your staff is speaking Spanish to customers when they should be speaking
very violent. I mean, sometimes they do.
Every person I listen to,
Just knock his ass out.
she's speaking it is America. You're
He's very ignorant.
It's fucked up.
He's very ignorant. And he should
Freedom of speech in America.
following up. And my guess is they're not documented.
He's too close to that guy's face. I'd knock his ass
They're
out.
not
He's
documented.
saying that he's calling ICE. He's gonna call ICE.
Live off of my money. I pay for their welfare. I pay for
Oh my god!
the least they can
They're
do.
laughing.
no welfare.
You
Such an
understand?
ignorant
You would say
asshole.
we're running a place in Midtown Manhattan. Your staff should be speaking English, not Spanish.
Because of people like you, our nation
Honey, I'm calling
is
ICE.
messed up. Call ICE. So that they can see
Maybe you shouldn't eat that sandwich today. Take a break from the food.
Maybe you should get hit by a car, you piece of shit.
Ooh.
You always know the person's an asshole when they have to like walk like this.
I like his insult to eat
I've-
the sandwich. He's like, go hit by a car. I'll get
New York or LA, right? It's an international city. Like, we
Yeah.
have a lot of tourists. Like, we have a lot of people who are visiting the country,
Yeah.
paying good money.
Yeah.
You know, like USA, like we thrive on foreign nationals coming in and spending money in our cities and shit. So what if in this situation, like, it's they get a lot of people from the Caribbean and South America coming to visit, Puerto Ricans or whatever, and it just helps when the employees can provide a better service by speaking Spanish, like that.
Well, even if they're
Exactly.
American, that guy just assumed that they're poor because they're speaking
And that they're
Spanish.
immigrants.
That they're
Right.
he
They're
pays for their welfare. Yeah, their welfare
So
and they're
ignorant.
immigrants.
Right, 'cause
And they're undocumented.
Whenever we go to other countries, right, we expect them to know a little fucking English.
Yeah.
And then we don't see the locals there going like, why the fuck you speaking English?
Yeah.
This is motherfucking Malaysia, bitch.
Except for France, speaking a lot of English.
They'll only do that if you're of that ethnicity though. So you're like, if I'm in Korea and they know I'm Korean, I can't speak Korean, they'll talk shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why if I go to Korea or if I'm like in a bunch of Korean people, I just tell them I'm Chinese and I just speak Korean. They can't say shit, they're impressed.
You learned our language.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Jankiseki.